Hello everyone, Adam here, and Resident Evil 3 is full of cool Easter eggs and references, but there were a few that really stood out to me as my favorite. Here are my top 5 Easter eggs and references in Resident Evil 3. Also, don't forget to leave a like as it does help smaller YouTubers like myself. Also, comment what your favorite Easter egg from Resident Evil 3 was. Throughout Resident Evil 3, you can find references to other movie franchises and Capcom IPs. This includes Alien, Top Gun, Terminator, and perhaps the most iconic series outside from Resident Evil coming from Capcom, Mega Man, who is shown in the toy shop in his original box art form. You can also find a poster displaying Dr. Light and Dr. Wily talking about whether robots will surpass humanity in a conference to be held at a later date, which is something I would love to see. During the campaign, Jill eventually reunites with Kendo in his gun shop and asks if he wants to come with her. They can use someone with his talents, and with things becoming increasingly more dire, saving an old friend would probably be a bonus for her. However, Kendo declines and tells her to go on without him and gives her the key to the locked gate. You can take the key and leave, but if you stand by the door, you can hear Kendo talking to his daughter, who we all know from Resident Evil 2019 was infected with the virus and slowly turn in. It's a very depressing moment knowing that this child is going to die and Kendo with her. During the second encounter with Nemesis, Jill can be seen heading into a car that looks very familiar. It's the same car that Ethan drove in Resident Evil 7, complete with the wood finish. In addition, like Ethan who drove Mr. Baker's car in their first fight, which also happens to be the same model, into the infected father, Jill also drives the car into Nemesis to the same result, with both getting set on fire and walking towards a player covered in flames. Also, this car seems to pop up a lot in Resident Evil, so if you know what the model is, please leave it in the comments below. I want to see how many people know what model car this is. During the train segment, when Nikolai is being questioned by Mikhail, he'll make a reference to how a platoon of soldiers died while only Nikolai survived. Mikhail is likely referring to this scene from Operation Raccoon City, where Nikolai wounds a soldier and locks the door, leaving the soldiers to be eaten by the infected. I'm not entirely sure this is the exact moment since Mikhail said it was a gate and not a door, but maybe I'm just being picky. But I couldn't find any other scene that made reference to this exact moment, so I strongly believe this is from Operation Raccoon City. And my favorite Easter egg comes during the Raccoon City Police Department section where you play as Carlos. After taking down Brad, for the first time, if you're playing on Nightmare on Inferno, he'll keep coming back. But anyway, after you take him down for the first time, you can head downstairs to the room where you can find a STARS recruitment poster featuring Brad and Leon's uniform, left untouched, but of course his nightmare will begin soon as he will have to deal with all the infected and try to survive Raccoon City as well. So those were some of my favorite Easter eggs and references in Resident Evil 3. Let me know yours in the comments below. Also check out my walkthrough and my review. Till next time everyone, stay awesome.